because gravity pulls straight down, there's zero tension on your delts at the bottom, and peak tension doesn't hit until the very top. Now, that's not necessarily a problem. In fact, new research shows that...
Okay, bro, I see why you hate the science-based lifters now, because they're like, well, you know, when you put the weight down, you have no tension there. But when you put the weight up, you, like, yeah, nigga. I don't want to, like, sound too angry. Like, this shit is just, it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, bro, you put weights down, you know, you're not going to be getting tension.
Hey, what's going on, lovely people? Dilby Cutting here, coming at you guys with another reaction. Today we're going to be looking at I'm going to cut this out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dilby coming. That's crazy. We're going to be looking at seven amazing exercises that no one does, all S tier, by Jeff Nippard. This is coming from, you know, I think the stream from January, last vid from this. Still got some reactions in the backlog for you guys that I'm gonna get out. But once again, thanks to everybody for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like it, like the vids, binge the rest of the channel, and Dilby Cutting out. Let's go.
We're gonna go back to this vid. It's called 7 Amazing Exercises No One Does, all S tier, by Jeff Nippard. Let's see what Jeff is talking about. The thing I'm trying to figure out, right, is this nigga capping? Is this nigga capping? Because everything nowadays is clickbait. Niggas just be saying whatever. They be like, oh, you gotta do this exercise, and this nigga's lifting up plates like this, doing some stupid shit. So let's see what bro is talking about.
Few exercises
Let's turn this up. This shit's quiet.
over and over again. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it can make your workouts feel stale. So today, I'm going to share 7 exercises that you've probably never heard.
Real quick, I feel like everybody knows a nigga that look like him, bro. I feel like I know a couple dudes that look like him, bro. They're not as jacked. I'm going to give him his props. He got pretty good arms on him. He's a pretty fit guy. But yeah, I hate science-based lifters. I feel you, bro. I definitely feel you. But let's give them a chance to speak.
They aren't gimmicky optimal tricks either. These are time-tested movements with scientific support that I personally do every week, and I think you should too. We'll start with a few that are a bit more common, and then as we go, they'll get more and more obscure. So I'd say most of you probably have done exercise 1 at some point, but I bet less than 1% of you have ever even seen exercise 7. I think they're all worth doing. Just remember that training hard and training consistently matters more than the exact exercises you pick. Okay, the first exercise is a simple way to improve your shoulder health, grow your forearms, increase core strength, decompress your spine, and improve muscular endurance. It's a dead hang. And if you've never tested your max dead hang time, try it out next time you go to the gym. I actually just tested my own max time.
Before he says anything extra, I'm gonna say, yeah, I do like the dead hangs. The dead hangs are a good like forearm workout. So you just holding yourself up. It's all grip. That's the only thing that's gonna stop you. It's gonna be your grip. And yeah, I would agree. I'd say the dead hangs are good. I mean, nigga, literally, the video is called 7 Amazing Exercises No One Does. I get it. It is at the top of the iceberg, I guess. But he did say, I bet everyone does this. Come on, bro. It's your video.
After coaching my friend Majd in a Mr. Beast challenge where he'd win $1,000 for every second he could dead hang.
Every second you can hang, I will give you $1,000. Get out of here.
He started with a max dead hang time of just 6 seconds, and we got him up to 60 seconds in just 30 days, meaning he won 60 grand for that challenge. And I just tested it myself, and my max time was... Okay, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Is that right? Because it really didn't feel that long. Now, for some context, this is what a beginner, intermediate, advanced...
He had to, yeah, you got to, like, be doing nothing. Like, you got to just go in there, like, you do a little warm-up, and then you just do a dead hang if you're going to be on there for 2 minutes, bro. I personally can't be on there for no fucking 2 minutes. At the same time, he a little small guy.
Elite and world-class dead hang time looks like. This is the dead hang world record.
That's
so
crazy.
I'm advanced, not quite elite. Dead hangs can open up the shoulder joint, allowing the tendons and muscles of the rotator cuff to move more freely, which can help with shoulder pain. And if your back is feeling stiff from sitting all day, you'll get some spinal decompression too. The scientific evidence on this is a bit more mixed, but I personally get a lot of relief from it, especially in the days following heavy squats or deadlifts. First, chalk your hands, and buy some cheap liquid chalk if your gym doesn't have any. Trust me, this will make a huge difference.
turn
Use
this
a
down a
bench if you
little.
can't reach the bar, and grip it just outside
Let me know
shoulder
if the
width.
volume's too
This will
low.
seem counterintuitive, but try to take a looser grip initially so your forearms don't fatigue too quickly once you start.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna speed this up just because, like, I feel like niggas know all this already. Is that just me? Like, I know all this already. Bro just told me put on chalk on my hands. Like, yeah, use some fucking chalk. Like, maybe I'm being a little too harsh. You know, maybe, you know what? Actually, nah, I guess his shit is for beginners, niggas who don't know nothing. First day going into the gym, trying to just get all the you know, it's January 6th, New Year's, bro. New Year resolutioners. That's what they call them. Yeah, bro. Let's speed this up though, because I don't need to hear all this bullshit. We don't got time like that.
Start to slip, start gripping harder. This is kind of like pacing yourself in a race. Now, if you're doing these for max time, brace your core, but don't flex so hard that you tire yourself out. If you're doing them for spinal decompression, start with a braced core and then gradually let your hips sink
Okay.
down
I didn't
and
know
stretch
this.
out.
I didn't
Your
know
legs should
this.
hang straight down, and I find keeping my feet together and pointing my toes down helps keep me
Nigga, Jeff is dead. No.
from swinging. From there, just focus on
that
keeping
why
a
it's called a
consistent
dead hang?
breathing rhythm and don't try to hold your breath. Try it out and see how long you can hang. If you can't dead hang with body weight yet, use a band for assistance by looping it around the bar and stepping into it, or you can use an assisted pull-up machine. If you can beat my time of 2 minutes and 45 seconds, post it on Instagram and use the hashtag #JeffNippardDeadHang. I'll take a look at all of them and I'll repost some of you. Next exercise
Why
takes
would
a
I
standard dumbbell curl
hashtag
and makes
you,
it just a
nigga?
little more effective, at least in theory. I call it the Zotman Hammer Curl, named after 1800 strongman George Zotman. I just modified it a bit. Here's the idea. With a regular curl, maybe you can lift 20 pounds on the way up, but you could easily control 40 pounds on the way back down. That's because you're about 40 or 50% stronger on the negative than you are on the positive. So with a
Okay.
standard dumbbell curl, you're always overloading the positive more than the negative. The negative never gets fully challenged. But since the negative is crucial for muscle growth, I think it makes a lot of sense to overload it to its full potential. One way to do that is to curl the weight up on your own and then have a partner apply extra resistance on the negative. But that feels awkward. So instead, what you can do is use simple biomechanics to make the weight effectively heavier on the negative. Here's what you do. Curl the weight up with a hammer grip and then lower the weight back down with a palms up supinated grip. By using a hammer grip on the positive, your brachialis and brachioradialis can come in and help out, and then when you switch to the supinated grip on the negative, your biceps are forced to take the load. For technique, grip the dumbbell in the middle of the handle, so don't let your thumb rest up against the head of the dumbbell, and curl the weight up, stopping just before your arm is vertical. Then rotate your palms up and lower the weight back down under control, sweeping the weight out in a wide arc. Once you reach the bottom, rotate your palms back into the hammer grip, curl the weight back up again, and repeat. I usually do these for 8 to 10 reps.
I mean, I guess. Or you could just do hammer curls and do bicep curls like separately. I feel like that works too. You can actively like focus on, you know, your forearms and your biceps separately. I don't know. I could try these, but they just look so goofy that I wouldn't. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't, I personally wouldn't do this exercise. I don't know if I would call this like a S tier. You know what I mean? It's kind of
And while I don't think this technique will put inches on your arm
like, nigga, this is like a C tier exercise if we're being honest.
compared to standard dumbbell curls, I do think it's an effective variation that makes a lot of biomechanical sense. Now, if you prefer old school dumbbell curls, they'll still work great. Just slow down the negative to even out the strength curve. Okay, so far, we've only hit dead hangs and Zotman hammer curls. The next
put
5
them
are
shits
definitely more obscure.
off the ice,
Okay,
bro.
this next exercise I've been doing every week all year, and I absolutely love it for the side delts. It takes a standard dumbbell lateral raise and makes it feel a lot better, at least for me. It's the incline dumbbell Y raise. Now, I've covered the tension profile of a standard dumbbell lateral raise before, but here's a quick refresher. Because gravity pulls straight down, there's zero tension on your delts at the bottom, and peak tension doesn't hit until the very top. Now, that's not necessarily a problem. In fact, new research shows that
Okay, bro, I see why you hate the science-based lifters now, because they're like, well, you know, when you put the weight down, you have no tension there, but when you put the weight up, you like, yeah, nigga. I don't want to like sound too angry. Like, this shit is just It doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, bro, you put weights down, you know, you're not gonna be getting tension. I don't know what this obsession is with just having like eternal tension on your muscles, like just all the time. I just walk into the gym and as soon as I do any exercise, like if I'm doing a shoulder press, for example, I want tension on my shoulders the entire time. I mean, maybe that's the goal. I don't know. Maybe that'll make my workouts a lot shorter because just straight tension. But at that point, shouldn't I just like just do it as slowly as possible on some Mike Menser shit?
Dumbbell
I don't
laterals
know.
can still grow your side
Food for
delts
thought.
just fine as long as you train them hard. But I still don't like having such a lopsided tension profile. I find it harder to connect with my side delts when I'm only getting enough tension in such a small aspect of the range of motion. So
The nigga does have big shoulders, so I'll give him that.
that's where the incline dumbbell Y raise comes in. Set up a bench at roughly 20 to 30 degree incline. It should feel like you're leaning pretty far back. Brace your upper back against the bench and lift your chest up. With the dumbbells at your sides, lift them up and out in a Y. Think about squeezing your side delt fibers together to move the weight up, and then feel them stretch apart on the way down. Once you get to the point where the dumbbells are back at your sides, start your next rep. So don't let the dumbbells swing all the way back until they're hanging vertically, because again, you'll lose that tension. So stop once you get to your sides, just like you would when standing. And by lifting the dumbbells up and out in Y, you'll hit the fibers in between the front and side heads, which adds a lot of shape to your shoulders, especially from the front. And lift it straight up.
Okay. I might have spoke too soon. I might try these. I might have to put these in the book. Where the book at? Okay. I might have to put these in the book, bro. I might have to try these out. These do sound kind of good. Because I'm looking at bro's shoulders and I'm really thinking about it. If I just like, if I really, you know, I'm here, and I'm on my chair, right? I'm like this. I'm on my chair, and I'm just, or imagine this is the bench. Now his shit was way further back, but it's just like, I could kind of rock with that because one, you're not standing up. I hate that shit. I hate standing. But yeah, you kind of back, and it's just like, I can see it working. I could try this out and see how it feels. Maybe I might like this more than the just the regular, like lateral raises and shit.
Side is generally safe. A lot of people do find that their shoulders feel more comfortable when they lift in the scapular plane about 30 degrees to the front. So give them a shot the next time you hit shoulders. I think you'll love the feel of them. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more obscure. So I don't think I've seen many people do this one outside my audience. It's the sideways facing, one arm, rear delt fly on the pec deck machine. First, I should explain why it is that I like them so much. It's really because this is the only way to get a full range of motion for your rear delts on this machine. When you do them the traditional way, what you're really doing are half reps in a shortened position. The muscle never gets lengthened at all. It'd be like doing bicep curls in the top half only. Nobody would consider that optimal. Yet that's exactly how most people treat the reverse pec deck. The rear delts don't get anywhere close to a stretch position until you reach across your body. So that's why I do them this way. The technique is pretty simple too. Instead of sitting down and facing the pad as normal, you turn sideways and sweep your arm out across your body.
Okay.
What I picked up from Dr. Mike is to think about there being a big pile of money on the ground, and however much area you can cover is how much money you get to keep. This will help you sweep the weight out with your rear delts rather than yanking the weight back with your back and biceps. Obviously, you don't need to go all the way around. If you don't have a pec deck machine, you can still get the job done with cables. Just make sure that you still reach your arms across your body for the full rear delt stretch. And if you only have dumbbells, all you need to do is lie down on a bench, stretch the dumbbell across your body, and lift it back up. It's not that I think this super deep stretch is going to suddenly double your gains, but
I want to pause this real quick. I think this is a good accessory. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then try these. This does look like I could try this and I feel like I'd get something from it. Do I believe Jeff Nippard is natty? I mean, yeah, he could definitely be natty. Like he has let me see if I can go back real quick. He does have a pretty good physique. He has some big fucking arms though. You know, like I'm not gonna lie, like looking at him, he got some big fucking arms. Like he got some big arms, bro. Like his shit look like action figure. But I could see you getting that like natural. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is short as fuck. That's a big part of it. So, and you know how it is. Us short niggas get big as shit hella quick for no good reason. But yeah, okay. So far the dead hang's a good exercise, but it's not really like low key. This shit looks stupid. These shits look fathomable. Like I could try these, and then these look like okay, I should also try. He's kind of like telling us like, hey, your current rear delt fly form is kind of dog shit.
try these out. Let me know what you think.
So,
all right, let's go even deeper.
let's see
Next few exercises on here do get a little wild, but like I said, I do all 7 of them, and I think they're all super underrated.
Yeah,
okay,
bro, don't
next
hop on
one
that
is a pretty
juice, bro.
uncommon ab exercise that I've been
It's
doing
not
every
worth
week
it.
on my cut so far.
It's definitely not worth
Dragonflies.
it.
It is a classic though, and it was actually Bruce Lee.
No, but you see, the thing is with you tall niggas is if the problem is the food. I know that's the biggest problem with being like tall. It's like having to eat that much food to like gain weight. I know that shit is tough. But once you figure that shit out, bro, and you start like really getting everything going and just like getting used to like the motions, bro, because I know that shit is like squatting. Like niggas gotta understand it's different for everyone. Some people like be like, you can't lean forward, but there's certain people I've trained with where it's like because they're like lower half of the leg, their femur is, I think that's the right terminology, or their tibia. Basically, the bottom half of their leg is longer than like the top half of their leg, or some shit like that. But let's see these. These are called dragonflies or dragonflies.
It's a pretty uncommon ab exercise that I've been doing every week on my cut so far. dragon flags. It is a classic.
Yeah,
move,
these are
and
good.
It's actually Bruce Lee's go-to move for building up his incredible core strength. They'll hit your lower halves the hardest.
I have
so
done
your
these
legs
before.
but your entire six-pack has to contract asymmetrically to keep your spine extended. Actually,
Yeah.
the first time I did these, my upper abs were so sore. I was still sore, I think 5 or 6 days after I hit them. So don't say I didn't warn you. On top
I
of
don't
that,
do these
your glutes
enough.
come in for stability.
I'm glad to have been reminded of these. I think this right here is the first S tier exercise on this list. Like, this is not S tier. If I had to rate them again, this one is like, this is like A tier, like A, B tier. This shit is like C tier, bro. This shit's stupid. This is like B. This is like B tier. This is S tier.
And your serratus muscles anchor your back and shoulders in place. You also get some lat activation here.
Okay.
And it just lights
Just
your
hit
entire
everything?
core.
Just
For the
hit the
technique,
whole-
grab onto the top of the
whole
bench
body?
with straight hips and straight knees. Lift your entire body, including your glutes, up off the bench.
Yeah, he
and your
does look
legs
raw.
are at a roughly 60 to 80 degree angle. Then, while keeping your hips straight, lower your legs back down under control and repeat that for 4 to 8 reps or however many you can get. Now, fair warning, this one is a lot harder than it looks. So if you're new to it, I'd start with lying leg raises. Just lie flat on your back and lift your legs up while bracing your core. Once you can do that for 8 to 10 reps, move on to a bent knee dragon fly. This is quite a lot easier than a full dragon fly.
That's fair.
And your knees shortens the lever arm, which makes it a lot easier on your ass. Once you hit 8 to 10 reps of those, you should be ready
First
to
time
ease
I
into a
kick someone.
full-blown dragon fly.
No,
I've been
facts.
using more than hanging leg raises lately because with hanging leg raises, you don't have anything to stabilize your torso, and so it's tricky to avoid swinging back and forth. That instability then limits the tension that you can direct into your abs. A Roman chair fixes most of this, but your back, arms, and shoulders still have to hold your body weight up. A dragon fly solves those issues. But honestly, when it comes to abs, the most important thing is your diet. You'll need to get down to around 10 to 12% body fat as a male, and around 20% as a female. So before we get to exercise 6 and 7, let me quickly show you how to get from 20% to 10%, like I did this year, using my Smart Nutrition app, Macro Pack.
Yeah, we not listening to that, bro.
Most underrated back builders out there, and most people have probably never heard of it. It's called the
That's
Kelso Shrug.
crazy.
It's amazing for back thickness because it completely isolates your mid-traps and rhomboids without fatiguing your lower back or involving your biceps. Now, this
Kelso Shrug?
is more like a row than a shrug. For the standard row, you bend your elbows
Yeah.
and squeeze your back together at the same time.
Okay.
With the Kelso Shrug, your elbows stay locked. You completely isolate the back squeeze. And that's what makes it so effective.
Ah.
When you think about it, during a row, all of this motion at your arms isn't doing anything for your back. This part is all biceps. Research shows that while rows do grow your biceps to some extent, curls grow them about twice as well. And since your biceps are obviously much smaller than your back, they will eventually limit the amount of tension that your back gets on a row. That's why, after you hit failure
These
on
are
a normal row,
goated?
you could probably crank out another 4 or 5 Kelso shrugs. That should tell you that your
I've
biceps
never
may
done
have hit
these
failure,
before.
your rear delts may have hit failure, but your mid-back probably didn't. So for the Kelso technique, load up a chest-supported T-bar row machine, brace your chest against the pad, take a fairly wide grip, around 1.5 times shoulder width. On rapid weight, with completely locked arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together,
Ooh.
pause for about 1 second,
Ooh.
and let your shoulder blades
Yeah, I'm not-
on the next.
yo.
If you're doing it right, the weight should only move about
And the
4
back
times.
day type shit?
It may not feel like enough at first,
Oh, yeah.
but that's because
No,
you're
for
used to
sure.
doing rows for most of the range of motion,
Because
the biceps and the
Because recently I started incorporating the chest supported row in all of my back days, and I love that machine. They have it in my gym. So this is a sign from God. I gotta try these, and my back is about to start looking crazy. My back already looks crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, bro. And if Mr. Hollow Shift is saying that shit is goated, I just goated. There's no question.
flats. But when you actually isolate the mid-back, this is what the full range of motion looks like. Now, of course, I still think rows are a fantastic overall back developer, but I'm trying to isolate
sure.
the mid-back thickness
Still getting
specifically.
rows,
Kelso
but-
shrugs are one of my main go-tos. And
These
by
look
the way, if you don't have a T-bar row machine, you can do the same basic thing by bracing against an incline bench and using dumbbells. All right, let's finish with the least known exercise
Thank
on my
you, Jeff. I
list. This
appreciate
is the
that.
seated cable deadlift. I think this is an awesome
Seated
movement exercise.
cable
I have no idea why more
deadlift?
people don't do it. I know it looks gimmicky, but here-
Pause. I'm like thinking about it. There's a lot of like back workouts, like a lot of back shit. That's back. That's back. This is low key back. Biceps, and I mean, I guess dead hangs is like forearms.
Hear me out. Obviously, barbell deadlifts are great for building total body strength, and I personally do barbell Romanian deadlifts every single week. But
Yeah,
I also
bro.
need an exercise that activates your glutes and hams without the same fatigue demand that comes with a heavy barbell lift. And that's where the seated cable deadlift comes in. Because your hips are fixed, with your glutes planted on the bench, you're a lot more stable. You won't fry your back, fore, and quads nearly as much. If you do them right, you'll get a glute pump like you've never felt before.
A what pump?
For technique on these, you grip just outside shoulder width, plant your feet on the platform with your toes pointed slightly out to engage the glutes. While keeping a tall chest, squat the weight up, and then extend your hips. to a
Nah,
full
I'm
body lock.
not doing these, bro. I'm gonna stop it right there. I don't know if I'm doing these. I'm gonna let Jeff cook real quick, but this was like not the way to end this shit, bro. Yo, my nigga's bugged out, bro. Like, I'm not doing these.
Position. This is where your glutes should stay planted throughout the set.
What?
From there, begin your first rep by unlocking your hips and knees, lowering the bar while keeping
I
your
report
body.
your channel for that.
You can actually go quite a bit
Nah.
lower here, though, burn your plates and limit your range of motion. So go as low as you can without allowing your lower abs to rip. For me, it's right around my ankles. From there, squeeze your glutes hard, extend your hips, keep your shoulders back and your chest up as you complete the lockout. Remember, this isn't a row, it's a deadlift, so you shouldn't be yanking with your arms. Use your glutes to move the weight. I find a big glute squeeze at the very top of each rep can help you feel your glutes working better. You can also do these as Romanian deadlifts by keeping a straighter knee.
Yeah,
from
this
a hamstring
nigga's
deadlift.
tweaking, bro.
Single leg works great too, because you don't need to worry
Yo,
about
I'm not
balance.
doing these shits.
This way, correct balances.
This is 5 sets of tomfoolery, bro. Nah, Jeff can't cook no more. All right, I'll be real though. Of the 7 workouts, how many did he hit for? How many did he hit for? So the first one, the dead hangs, I'll fuck with the dead hangs. I'll give that like a calm B tier. That hits. This goofiness, Zotman hammer curl, that shit's in the trash. You miss with that. So he's 1 for 2. These shits look like they're worth a shot. Like I might try these. So he's 2. I'd give this like a B tier as well. So like, and in fact, I'm gonna bring Dead Hangs actually up to A tier. No, I'll leave him B tier. So he's 2 for 3 right now. These, I'll do these. These are like also B tier. They're not crazy, but they're definitely B tier. So he's 3 for 4. These ones were really good. This is the S tier workout. 4 for 5. So you say like 5 for 7. Yeah, I really thought this and this were stupid as shit. You know, but to be fair, this is not really anything new. It's a, you know, it's a dead hang. So I'll take that down. Yeah, I bring it down to a 4 for 7, right? Because this is new. Niggas don't be really doing this too often. This is something that's like, it's a good reminder. And this I genuinely never heard of. These are really interesting. But yeah, this shit.
Barbell Romanian glutes. We'll keep lowering the bar while keeping it as tight to your body as feels comfortable. You can also do these as Romanian deadlifts by keeping a straighter knee for more hamstring emphasis. Doing them single.
Yeah, but I'm gonna like the vid. Jeff, he did give us some new advice today, so I'm like the vid, bro. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Jeff, don't do it. Yeah, bro. So that's that. All S tier though, that's cap. Definitely not. That was not the case.